Dang, that stopped recording. That means I'll have to actually edit videos now. But, check this out, guys. Oh man, look at these lichen colors. Huh, 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 huh. Little boy, you came too. We're going off trail, fam. Got a lot of native and I'd say a lot of native plants growing out back here. It's not too bad. And this looks like slash pine, by the way. It's probably used to have a lot more cypress in it, is going to be my guess. Is that a cypress right there? It is, in fact, 2 cypress. See? I told you, I just come at stuff with that different perspective, personally. That's why I like going to historic sites. Just get to see what people were doing, what they were working with, envision how the land looked back then. That's why I loved Halscott. There was so much to adventure in Halscott. They did so much logging back there, and before it was logged, it was, ooh, that was a bug. The Native Americans used the land, so there were Native American hunting trails back there. And then after they lost control of the land, railroads were built back there. But first, like, this guy had a property back there. And people had to go through the property, and because there was a river, and it became a really famous place. And then they built up the railroads, and then they used the railroads to clear out the cypress, and clearing out the cypress made more space for more roads. And they never built homes back there, thankfully, though. They just used it to harvest all the lumber and raise cattle. But yeah, this was probably a cypress swamp. And when they clear cut it, a lot of the cypress tried growing back, but it had to compete with the pine. And the pine just grows way faster. But the pine doesn't necessarily like this swamp-like condition as much as the cypress, so there will be a balancing point some time in the future. But right now, the pine is like dominant. Well, I'm either going to have to edit this video and attach it onto the other one, or this is going to be part 2 of the Pershing Highway Interpretive Trail. Because I haven't edited a video in probably like a year and a half. Like, I just don't want to put it on the computer and sit there and waste time making a terrible video that the same amount of people are going to watch for the same amount of time, you know? If I can just be raw with it, I prefer that. I don't mind if people don't watch or fast forward or double speed. No, I'm just doing what I do. How about you? Grape season is definitely over, though. Last little guy right here. You. Oh, is this one actually edible? No, that one's also very bad. Yeah, first week of September is usually the last week for muscadine grapes here in Florida of the wild variety. When you go more north with your muscadine grapes, they get bigger. But here in Florida, they're so tiny. I wonder what use of this trail, huh? Makes active use of this trail. That's a big active use of this trail. Like, you gotta reuse a path over and over for it to maintain itself as a trail. And for a gap that big, you've got to be a big creature or a lot of creatures that's reusing it, you know? There are definitely some side trails here. Oh! One of the green Interpretive audio boxes. And also more evidence of their logging.
This stop offers a window into Tiger Bay, the large swamp for which the state forest is named. The view reveals the mature cypress forest where Tupelo gum and Loblolly Bay also dominate. The prolific camellia-like white flowers of the Loblolly Bay are a standout in May, when this evergreen tree blooms. In the winter, when the trees are bare, the numerous air plants attached to the tree trunks are especially visible.
I don't see any loblolly around here to show you guys. I thought they were talking about loblolly pine at first, but no, that's not loblolly pine right there. That shit is huge. They're talking about Loblolly Bay, I think, and I don't see any, and the cub's getting hot, so let's just press this one.
Where the grounds are somewhat higher along the route, a mixture of slash pine and hardwoods such as Carolina ash, Florida elm, Loblolly Bay, swamp tupelo, Dahoon holly, red maple, and tie can be found. Wild orange trees are also occasionally seen along the trail.
I thought about bringing some orange seeds to plant out here, but I did not. But I really did think about it. Because all the wild oranges you find in Florida kind of suck. They're really, really bitter. They're really acidic, hard to eat. Like, I've never had a good experience with a wild orange tree in Florida that you find like in the woods, kind of like this. But thank you, Mike and Sandy. Maybe if I planted some seeds from newer trees in a decade or two, you might have an orange tree out here that's actually producing some sweet fruit for somebody to find. Here's some cypress, more cypress. The living air plant she was talking about, it's on the side of them right there. Cubby getting hot, buddy. We lost a lot of our shade. I'll probably just double upload this instead of make one 30-minute video. Make two 20-minute videos. And that way I don't have to edit again. But I will try and get back into editing. I have a lot of free time at the moment. I just don't like to edit. We got some oak trees. Wow, actual oak trees. I haven't seen many of these while we've been on our walk. Some very tall cypress trees. Ones that maybe they didn't cut down. Yeah, I feel like they left some of these up. Or these are very small and they're cutting down the big ones, which is more likely. And they didn't touch the smaller ones. Look at this brave. Just jumping up here. I don't know if there's a gator in here or not. He's thirsty? I'm thirsty, but like that does not look like the water we drink. It does look like it would be fun to swim in, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying it wouldn't be scary. I'm saying it would be fun. Damn, that bridge is held up. Really cool spot right here. Got this oak tree growing right here. Got the cypress behind it. The pines kind of disappeared. No idea what kind of tree that is. Not necessarily a plant expert, although I play one on TV. Just know my good fair share of them. Sure is bumpy on the road though, but it's to be expected. Some shade came back, that's nice. Do you guys really want to actually go all the way to the end of this road though? I feel like most of you guys already clicked off, right? You see those stumps make little high spots, and those trees get to avoid more of their water exposure during the flooding that seasonally occurs around here with the heavier rains. We just got some pretty heavy rains, but there's not too bad flooding. Got ourselves a nice oak tree right here. Some wax myrtle. It's a big wax myrtle tree. The red maple. I swear I'm not a plant expert. I don't know if this is wax myrtle. I don't know what that is. It might be. So we're at the 3/4 mile marker. Got another 1/4 mile to go. Do you guys actually want to participate in this last 1/4 mile? I mean, Cub doesn't even want to participate at this point. He's the reason we get out of the house. Every day, he's giving me that look, like, why are you on the computer instead of taking us outside? I'm like, okay, you're right. And then we get out here and he's like, dude, it's hot. I'm like, I told you the whole car right here. It's gonna be hot. Some really tall cypress trees around here. They're not very thick though. That's how you can really tell the age, how thick they are. With the really thick ones, they grow near the water sources. Some of these are probably 200 years old though, for sure. Blackberry. Haven't seen that yet out here. Some sword fern. Lots of blackberry over here. Wow. Oh man. Got some late season grape that's gonna come in like November? Get out of here. Wow. That's rare. If it keeps raining, that's gonna have to bloom for sure though. Oh, nice find, Cub. Nice find. Anyone want to steal some historic bricks? I wonder how this happened. Like, how did this happen? And how has nothing grown there yet? It would take more energy than I have to spare to fix this. But it does seem like this is fixable. All of these are movable. I'll fix this. I can commit to this one. Oh shit. Okay, no. It's gotta be angled in there. A little bit more work than I wanted to do for it. That's life. Now we're back out into the pine on this side. Still some cypress over there. See some elm, and oak, and a huge ass. Is that an orb weaver? See, they don't look like orb weavers out here. Orb weavers are very spread out when they're sitting in their web. Oh shit, I ran into its web. Oh god, that sucker's huge though, holy shit. Oh shit, I'm stuck on its web is stuck on me. It's just like floating up in the air, that's so scary. Slightly arachnophobic. Yeah, you wouldn't guess it with all the spider pictures I'll post on Instagram sometimes, but yeah. Something about a spider bite will freak me the fuck out. Here's that loblolly they were talking about. Oh, finally. It's right here. Kind of cluster grow really easily. I just can't get over how well this road has maintained itself for 105 years now. No repairs, no nothing. Abandoned since 1947. Still here. I guess it helps that no one drives on it, right? All the roads we have these days, they fall apart because people use them, right? Right? Question mark, question mark. Alright, well, I'm gonna let you guys go. This part 2 has run on almost 20 minutes now. I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you learned a little bit, or at least saw a little bit of Florida with me. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that cool fun stuff down below. And hope to see you in the next one. Go find him some shade.